Algebra 2, 1.4, here we go. So yesterday we added and subtracted, so the natural next move is to multiply and divide. So let's go recap our rules. I'm not going to write these on the board. There's not going to be a quiz on this. We should still know these. When you multiply with negative, positive stuff, what's one of your rules, one of your scenarios?
Negative times negative is positive.
That's true. Two negatives will make a positive. There's one down.
Positive and positive make a positive.
Two positives also make a positive. That's true.
One positive and one negative makes a negative.
One of each makes a negative. Another way you could summarize that is really in two rules. You'll get a positive if they were the
Same.
and you'll get a negative
They're different.
if they were different. So multiplying, that's our rules. On some of these where I work fractions into them, how do you multiply fractions? Straight across. What if I throw you a mixed number?
Make it a fraction.
You have to make it into a fraction, an improper fraction. You could also cancel, would have been an acceptable answer for how do you multiply fractions. Multiplying decimals involves you counting. You have to count everybody that's on the right of the decimal point. So anybody on the right of the decimal point in the problem counts, and you make the answer match. And that's basically our multiply basic scenarios. We'll do this sheet of notes in a second. We'll cut the video, people can do their notes, and then we'll resume after a minute. Dividing, what's up with the rules for dividing? They're the same rules. Dividing fractions, you have to make a small change.
Have a common denominator.
No, add subtract is common denominator. Divide is a little different trick.
Flip the second.
Flip the second one. The second fraction would get flipped for dividing fractions. Dividing decimals, you need to have a whole number outside the box. That involves you maybe moving them over. And then there's a rule about zeros. Anybody a memory about dividing and rules about zero? Depends on how it's set up. Dividing by zero is, dividing with zero involved in the problem is possibly illegal and possibly okay.
It's illegal if 0 is on top.
Backwards. Zero on the top is okay. That'll make 0. Zero on the bottom, that's where you're not allowed to go. So 0 on the top would be, I'll tell you a true story. I brought you today 0 cookies to class, and I'm going to share them all with you equally. We'll split them 9 ways. 0 divided by 9 makes you all get 0 cookies. It's not real exciting, but it's like mathematically like doable, and it makes sense in a sense. 9 divided by 0 doesn't really make sense. That's the one where phones will sometimes give you like silly answers. If you ask Siri, like, what's 9 divided by 0? Siri will like do something wacky with that. That's like, I brought 9 cookies to school and I put them in room 2, which is presently empty. Everyone in room 2 right now share those 9 cookies. What happens? Like, what? It's like just like a nonsense thing to even think about, that there's 9 cookies shared among 0 people. What does each person get? Like, that's goofy. But 0 on the bottom is bad, 0 on the top is 0. That's kind of like what you need to know. Question about multiply, divide by at all? Well, let's hit a stop on that, and people in the room can do the notes paper, and then, okay, so we're ready to do some answers on these notes, verify. Anybody brave enough to make a run at it? Start with 1, just go as far as you can go. Everybody shy. Don't let the camera scare you. If you get them right, you'll be like forever famous for your greatness. Yeah.
Negative 32.
Negative 32 is true.
70.
70 is true.
Negative 4.
Negative 4 is true.
10.
10 is true.
Negative 0.56.
Negative 0.56. Make sure the point is in between the negative and the 5. That's the whole name of the game there, is to get the decimal point in the right spot. Keep talking to me.
0.006.
That's not quite the right amount of zeros, but that was a good run. 1 to 5. It's a pretty good showing for a video. Anybody 6, a slightly different thing? Okay.
3 zeros?
There are not 3 zeros.
Is there 4 zeros?
There are 4 zeros. We need a total count of 5 because the 0 and the 2 count, the 0, and the 3 count. We're up to a 5 count. So to get a 5 count, we need decimal, 4 zeros, and then that lonely 6 at the end. We go again.
9.3.
9.3 is a winner.
Negative 9.1.
Negative 9.1 is a winner. Fraction life.
1/2.
That's close. Very so heartbreakingly close. It is negative a half. Yeah, those signs will get us every time.
5/8.
5/8 is a win.
Negative 1/2.
Negative a half again is a win.
Negative 15/32.
Something funny happened on that one. Somebody jump in on 12. Almost there.
Negative 6.
Negative 6/5 is a winner. And then the last one.
I can't read the last one.
Okay. Could anybody read the last one? Got cut off by the machine? Oh well. We'll just skip that one. If you get a paper not cut off by a machine, it would be a half. Oh well. Anybody need guidance on how we did that magic? 12. So the second fraction is going to flip because of the divide. My personal opinion, I like to cancel a lot. So I would cancel 8 with 5 to make the 8 a 2, and then go straight across for 6/5. Alternative plan, just go straight across without canceling to get 24 over 20, but then you'd have to reduce it some.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
9.
9. I love to cancel, so I'd cancel the 3s and they're gone forever. I'd cancel 2 with 4 to leave a 2 on the bottom where the 4 was and get a half that way. But if you went straight across for 6/12, nothing wrong. You can reduce that, and it's negative because they're different. Does that make sense? Any more? Anybody else? Anything on that you were like, hey, wait a minute? Okay, so what's up for tomorrow then is on page 21. We're working from, it's a lot, it's 1 to 56. Then we're skipping a few and trying 60 and 61, which are really, really big. If you get 61 right without peeking in the back of the book, be pleased with yourself. If you get 60 right, we know you did it honestly because it's not in the back of the book. But those are bigger ones. 49 to 56. They're playing some games like they did on the 60 to 62 yesterday. They're just asking you, like, is this a thing? Is this legal? Like we encountered, was there an associative property for subtracting? No, we broke some rules there. But 49 to 56, they're giving you 2 things, and you're either saying, yeah, those are the same, or no, they're breaking rules. I would say the first 48 is more important to your quiz and test life someday. Speaking of which, tomorrow again is the first math quiz of the year with problems on it. So it'll be like a mix of the homeworks up to now. So I handed out off video practice quiz that people could choose to do, but it's not an assignment for me. Page 21 is the assignment for me. But there is a practice quiz if people want to do it, and then tomorrow we would take a quiz that's just like the practice quiz. I think that's a wrap. Cameraman, shut me down.